here we go. This is Oscar. This is the robot Oscar who has to follow the letter of his programming. Like he has to follow his programming to the T. And this is Kate who doesn't have to follow her programming because, well, I guess technically she does since it's a game. She does have to follow her programming, but she's a human. As far as we know, she's a human. I guess we could go back to. I feel like it's almost like trying to be an Omicron rip off. Because we know how good that game was, right? That game was amazing. Amazingly horrible. Okay, somebody, the elders or whatever want to see me. The village elder, the university elders. How could you forget about that game? I will never in my life forget about that game. Never. It will not happen. Have I gone this way? The amount of work I had to do just to get past certain parts of that game, I'll never forget. Never. Come on, Kate, move faster.
I can't go that way.
I guess her name is Kate Walker, though, not Kate Runner, right? But here she is running. No, that's not okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to the train. That is that. There you go. That's probably a cherry-picked quote they probably picked from a review. I agree. I totally agree. The Longest Journey does this type of gameplay way better. I don't think it has as nice of graphics, but I feel like the gameplay is way better. The puzzles are, well, not all there's a few Mune logic puzzles in it, but okay. I haven't played it with that mod. Wait, isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go to meet these people? I thought I was supposed to go here, but I guess I was wrong. Charlie is over here. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. I can't press X to go all the exits. Yeah, I played it. If you recall, Finkelroy, I played The Longest Journey with in a DOS box. I think. I definitely didn't play it in Scum VM or Residual VM at the time. Where am I supposed to go to see the people who want to see me? I tried to push X and it didn't work. Because if I could push X to see all the exits, then, like, this game would be way more playable. I mean, at least it highlights exits. Like, on the plus side. Yeah, it is. I think GOG actually helps fund, I wouldn't be surprised if GOG helps fund ScumVM a little bit and pays them some money to develop things. See if I can talk to him.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Nope, I can't. Well, let's just click mission.
You don't know where I might find equipment.
Not in this station.
No. Maybe you...
Oh, we
I
already
won't
had that.
disturb you any
We've already had that discussion. Yeah, I know they teamed up with ScumVM for Blade Runner. I just don't know what else they did. Like, I feel like they have helped to fund some things. Well, what's up here? Oh, and there's a way out now. The door's open. That's where we're supposed to go. The door's open. The door was closed before. Now the door is open. And Charlie says, "Row." What are you doing, Charlie? Where are you? What are you doing? Whoa! What's all this stuff out here? The heck? You met a guy in another chat that helped make DOSBox? What do you want? Your thing's coming off. Oh no. That's not good. Your thing's coming off, Charlie. Let's reattach that. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! What? What? Hey, here's some people. Are these the people who want to meet me? They don't look like people who want to meet me. Charlie! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. How's your leg looking? It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You kind of stink because you smell like that cream that I put on you. A UK retro streamer. Yeah, he's
Hey
back
there.
to it.
On the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road.
Mission.
Are you from Bergstadt?
Yet,
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
train kaput. No luck for you.
Help.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Da is possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you 75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great, now don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Okay. $100.
I'll leave you to it.
Do svidania.
Yeah, what if she would have said, "All right, well, I was gonna say $100.10, but
Boy, I sure could go for 100 tacos right about now.
same." Charlie, you kind of stink. You smell like cream. Yeah. I'm sorry that you've had a hard time this last month or so, but you know, the goal is that you'll get all better. And you'll be in perfect physical condition. That's the goal. Okay, the people we were supposed to see were not that way. But we did find a barge, and if we pay them $100 and open the locks, then they will tow our train. I don't quite understand how this all works. I guess I don't know. They seem that it's like I guess a train barge. Whoops, I accidentally clicked out of the game. There we go. I'd also like to note that since I've reprogrammed the bot, with the new Twitch chat handler, it seems to be working a lot better. Okay, here's this thing. What's this? I forget what this is. Oh yeah, we need a key.
I need a key.
We don't have a key. We have a hook, which doesn't work. So hook, no hook. Hook doesn't work. All right, who? So you should buy a taco. Why one taco? Why not 100 tacos for $100? That's really the question. Why limit yourself? Oh, there's a place over here.
Boy, I
didn't
sure
realize we
could
could
go
over
for
here.
100 tacos right about now.
There's a place over here. Maybe this is where I need to go. Oh, this looks good. This looks promising. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, what's this? I don't know. Hey, there's a person. I see a person over there. I don't know what this is. But it's got a... Are those mammoths? Do we see mammoths here? I believe we do. I believe I do see mammoths here. I do believe there are mammoths here, which would be why Hans would stop here. Let's talk to this person.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
How about I just smack you in the head? Dude. Your local restaurant charges more than $100 for 100 tacos. Whoa! We're in. What's this? This is the university. Look, it's a mammoth. It's a mammoth. Okay, I did not tell you to go there, but okay. You do you, Kate. You do you. You do what you want to do, Kate. Go where you want to go. Hey, who's this? They look like they're sleeping. Do they not? Oh, now he's awake. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I can't, whoever it is, I can't talk to him, apparently. They're not a selectable character. So. This looks like a classroom that I can't do anything with, apparently. We can go this way, I suppose. I love how these people said they wanted to see me, but I have no idea where they are. They didn't tell me where to go. They didn't tell me anything about how to talk to them. They just said, we want to talk to you. And that's it. I'm guessing it somehow has to do with Hans. Like, they know something. They know about this train, or the design, or mammoths, or... Maybe they just want to give me a taco dinner. I don't know. Hey, here's somebody. Let's talk to this person. He's looking at mammoths. It looks like he's gonna...
Excuse me.
Have a weird...
Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
Is that he?
It's all right. Nobody is perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But
They
anyway,
all say
let me
no.
present myself. I am Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrockstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Mission. Did I already say mission?
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here, and so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrockstadt Station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probowhatian?
You see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
This guy is a weirdo. So I got a question. Are there any universities that don't have a tradition of learning? Like, I mean, isn't that what they're made? Isn't that what universities are for? For learning? We have a tradition of learning here. Like, isn't that what universities are for? Learning? I don't know. Hey, Sergi, how's it going? Clown college. Well, in clown college, you learn to be a clown. You're still learning, right? That's what it means to be a college and or university. Is that it's an institution of learning. That's like the thing about college. If it was clown, if it was clown restaurant, then it would probably mean you're eating, right? That's like a restaurant saying we have a tradition of feeding people food. I feel like.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Okay, Hans.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
This clown tastes
Said
funny.
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He didn't run the
He
factory.
was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
Probably not.
To my knowledge, there was only one
Sergi.
tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Siberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Siberia itself is is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
This game, I think, has some pacing issues. It has some pacing issues, which kind of makes long streaks of just dullness. But, you know, it is what it is.
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a
Didn't you
kind
hear
of
me?
clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding.
You mean
a true
Hans?
genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also
The person we just talked
almost
about?
a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
Do you want down? You went down? Charlie? You went down? There you go. Alright.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
I already know.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
This guy is a little bit, I don't know.
Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure, but you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on what I'm paid by the university.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend or...
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it. This is our dear rector's jurisdiction, however.
Okay, I need to see
I'll
the
leave
rectors.
you in peace.
They're gonna give me the
I
money.
haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
I don't know what that is, but it looked like something, so I clicked on it. Alright, well, I don't know if he helped us. It seems as if the cuckoo is somehow important, though. The idea that the cuckoo laying eggs in other birds' nests and stuff like that, and being a rare bird is somehow important. What's this? Is this a door? It's a door. It's a big-ass door. It is a door. It's a big-ass door. That's a big door. It's a library. This is a library. Remember when he said you may find something? Hey, there's somebody over here. There's two people whom I cannot talk to. Okay, well. Alright, well, at least this university, I guess, is at least active, right? Like, it's an active university. There's actually people here. That's good, right? I'm totally learning. The mammoths could be a mammoth help. Yeah, they could be. Oh! I'm going up a ladder. I don't know why, but I'm going up a ladder. Oh, look, there's books up here. Maybe I want one of them. I'm clicking on the books. The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. Alright. We got, man, the Yangala cola. It's a mushroom without stem that has a cherry texture. It is a member of the polypote family and grows exclusively in the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the mushroom has a woody texture and an insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Man, this text is difficult to read. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the mushroom contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. How would they not know that? All you have to do is eat it, right? Maybe you have to eat a lot of it. Don't take the books that need. Yeah, I know, right? The substance. Yeah, okay. The hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. It is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. Okay, so it's if we ever need vision prowess or whatever, then there you go. That's pretty cool. We took the book. I think we're stealing. I think we might be stealing. Just saying. I think we might be doing this thing called stealing, because we have the book. A mushroom guide, and we only care about one chapter of it. Or one page. 2 pages. 2 pages. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Wait, what about over here? Is there a book over here? Here's another ladder. Can we go up it? I actually don't think that's a ladder. I think that's just the bookshelf. I think that's just the bookshelf. Not a ladder, but a bookshelf. Where are you? Where are these nerds that I'm looking for? Wait. Is this where I was? Or is this a different door? I think this is a different door. These doors are huge. Ah, there they are. Look at them. They look like judges. Look at them on their elevated platform, thinking they're superior to everybody. Jerks.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief.
We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
I don't know. I think this is. I think these guys are supposed to be comedic. I think this is supposed to be funny.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
These guys suck. They all suck.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid,
New
more precisely.
York City?
My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia.
They're nerds.
I've got to get
Why
to
don't I
him
have
to
a
sign the
nerd
sales
sound?
contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
Buffle.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Not a kerfuffle. Anything but a kerfuffle. The heck? Alright. Help.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
I'm just asking questions. Is that better or worse than a dilly of a pickle? A kerfluffle? I'd say worse.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you. Let's show
beseech
some
you.
decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago.
I'm guessing
The
we
very
need
year
to
I was
find
nominated to this position, in fact. Almost
a
50
recording
years ago
thing
already.
here.
The poor soul
Wouldn't be
moved
surprised.
on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Yeah, train.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Confibulation. They're confibulating.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we
I
have
don't
very
think I do.
moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can
Well, I
show
am a
myself
genius.
worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
So,
Well,
you
my dear
know.
colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
I got all the Syberia games through, like, bundle purchases. And I don't think it came with the DLC, but I guess I don't know for a fact.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term
I'm
consequences.
guessing it's the cuckoo.
A poison chalice, indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Okay.
Here we are, busy
We're
chatting,
done.
and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
I don't think I have DLC for Syberia 3 either. So, I think I just have the base games. Okay, we got a mission to fix the bandstand. Was that the thing at the front? Like, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Hmm? Are they talking about this thing here? I got a phone call.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
I mean, he was a little bit more polite there, I suppose. Why are we on such a time crunch here? I mean, can't this toy company wait 30 days to buy a freaking company? I mean, why is there this time crunch? I don't even understand. I don't understand the time crunch here. Like, it doesn't make sense. Is there anything clickable on this? Like, anything at all? Oh, here we go.
This thing's jammed.
I mean, what do we need to put something here, it looks like. We need something to put here to balance it, right? Is that what we need? Just something to put here? Is that why it's broken?
This thing's jammed.
Everything is jammed in this game. Everything. Everything is jammed. Everything. If you don't buy this thing by in a week, then our whole company explodes. I feel like we need an egg or something. There's something about those birds that we need to do something about. I just don't know what. Oh, there's that ladder with the birds at them. Maybe they're gone now. Maybe it's just to prevent us to go from going there for a little bit. Possible. Nope, they're still there. Maybe they'll fly away now. I doubt it, but... Oh my god, it's birds! Oh no, birds! Oh no! Oh no! Birds, I'm so scared. What's our next move here? What's our next move here? Huh? What's the next move? Heck is over here. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. Okay. That's what's over there. And this is locked, or it was before.
I can't go that way.
So I think I need to scare the birds off somehow. That doesn't involve my foot. And they're or make them not want to eat my face. One of the two. I either A, need to make them not want to eat my face, or B, I need to make them go away. I can't get on the engine. This is the way out. I think this is the way out. Where we're at the wall. Oh my gosh. Look, there's stuff there, but we can't do anything with it. And then there's this thing. And we can't do anything with it either. Yeah, nothing. This game has too many screens. I think this game has a little bit has too many screens. And no hotkeys to tell us like things we can take, exits, or anything like that. So we may have missed an exit, which has a thing that we need, or we may just not see the thing. Wow, those are not what I expect for you from the top 16. I think you'll be disappointed in the bracket for top game if you pick those. I mean, I get Homie to Clown, but... You're supposed to pick Schmoozer. I feel like I feel like I'm missing, like, items that I need to do stuff right now. I feel like that's what I'm missing. Maybe I can go into the lecture hall and maybe something will happen there. I don't know. This game is... It should be on my YouTube. I posted everything on my YouTube. I tried to link all the games to the appropriate YouTube video, but I may have missed some. So I'm kind of bad about doing it. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What in the hell am I supposed to do right now? Like, this is so... This game's too much. If you search for it on Google or YouTube, you won't find it. The internet can't handle its greatness. Exactly. The internet can't handle its greatness. I'm gonna check the library again. I want to see if there's anything in the library. I feel like we may have missed something. Like, look at this. Those are lamps, right? Oh my god, there's something right there. Wow. Do I need to turn my brightness up to like 1,000,000 in order to see anything in this game, or what? Eat the birds. I'll agree with that. Hey, look! It's that bird that we're trying to get rid of. It's a subspecies of the common something. The male's plumage. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest grapes. We need some grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to this juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten. Such is the implacable law of nature. Unlike other species, they delegates the task of raising the young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimal effort. The female cuckoo scouts for its territory and look out for nests under construction, and she chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it or eat it later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick and feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nonetheless mimics the host egg in certain ways, not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species. In the medium term, European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the plains have decimated the Amarazone red cuckoo population. Grape producers, to protect their harvests from what they would call looting, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in the captivity and is one of the jewels of the crown of this university. Ornithologically, ornithological collections. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its prosperity to become practically invasive. However, conditions are favorable to it to the detriment of other rarer species. Heads of the university aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control in an attempt to balance our nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. There's the grapes. Today, it is very true to find the forest grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by the terrible equatorial phyllox era epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the university botany collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. So apparently they have the grape here. We just need to find it. We just need to find it. That's all we need to do. We need to find it. Oh, and look, it's in our notebook now. Well, that adds a new dialogue option. That adds a new dialogue option. I wonder if we can talk to... Now we can talk to that... Maybe that one professor dude about it. Let's go talk to the professor dude. See if he's still at the end of the hallway over here. You're surprised I didn't read the entire text of the Bible? Well, you know, I have to draw a line somewhere. I have to draw a line somewhere. And that was my line.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Tell me about these grapes.
If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
We are talking about the same plant, then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon, and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Barrackstadt. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But, you should ask the station master. He is keeper of the greenhouse at our university, so he could tell you more than me.
Oh, thanks very much.
Hey.
I'll leave you in peace.
Hey, he was useful.
I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we know who to talk to. I'm pretty sure I've read religious propaganda before. Like, in adventure games. But not to that level. I'm not gonna read the entire Bible. On stream. You know how long that would take? I actually don't know how long that would take. It does have the whole book of Dracula as well. You're right. I didn't read that either. I gotta draw a line somewhere. Like I said. I didn't feel like it would help me with the game anyway. Hey, I got a question.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Where might I find some Forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place round here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
How did you get that idea? Jeez. You think? Where did Charlie hit? Oh, he's right there. You think he wasn't being completely truthful? Really? You think? Maybe he opened that door. Maybe that door is open now. The door over there that I couldn't get in. Maybe it's open now. What do you think? I'm gonna go check. Well, you got disk space, you gotta use it. If you have disk space, you gotta use it. You gotta put it as much as you can on it, right?
I can't go that way.
Ow. Now I can't go that way. I thought it was locked last time. Now I can't go that way. How many floppy disks would it take to put the entire Bible or the entire all of Dracula on? How many floppy disks would that take? Any idea? Like the smaller ones, not the 3.5, the 3.5 inch ones. Gotta find that guy. He's probably Charlie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Charlie? Hang on, I gotta pull out Charlie's chair. I'm gonna pull out Charlie's chair. He wants to get on it. It's got a bunch of Legos on it. And they've been there for months. Then all of a sudden, he's like, he wants to get on the table. I don't know why. Maybe he wants to look out the window. I don't know. There are windows by the table. Maybe that's his thought. Where did this guy go? I don't know. I don't know where this guy is. What the heck? Oh, there he is. Found him.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay. I think I can give you a minute of my time.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even Forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Baruchstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your Professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Okay.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr.
Why?
Welcome to Baruchstadt, miss.
What? Have they been, like, poisoning these berries or something? I feel like maybe they've been poisoning them to keep the population down, or putting like or doing something to like messing with them. Why are they sending me on this wild goose chase? I don't know, but we gotta talk to the professor. He's like, go. The professor was like, talk to the station master, and the station master's like, talk to the professor. And what's he gonna say? Talk to the station master. Talk to the heads. Talk to the heads of the whatever.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor,
What is it you want?
you wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barkstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
He did. He told me to ask them.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry?
Alright, let's go talk to them. Oh, man. They're giving me the runaround. You jerks.
Gentlemen, forgive me.
A little problem, a little problem.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving.
Oh, quiet you.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barkstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barkstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barkstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues.
What?
Would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barkstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Give me $100. Just give me $100. Give me $100, and I'll keep it a secret. Just $100. $100. No, $200. $100 for the towing. $200 or $100 for myself. I think we can call it even. Then I don't have to fix the bandstand. I don't have to do all of this adventure gaming. I can just fix my train and get out of here. But no, that's not an option, I don't think.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look
already.
Thank you for...
And thank you.
I mean, I got blackmail on him, and I'm not willing to use it. Like, what would the fine be? What would the fine be, you think? Several $1,000s? So let's talk to the paleontologist again about his... Apparently he's got some sort of lab. Well.
Do excuse me, Professor. Sorry to disturb you.
Is this his lab right here?
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors. It seems that you are perfectly aware of the existence of Sauvignon plants here in Barrackstadt. Apparently, you find them very tasty.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it. Production to me is much more satisfying.
So you don't deny?
Why, seeing as the rectors have let you into our little secret, I even converted part of the laboratory into a fermenting room for Amber's own Sauvignon wine production. Of course, I cannot produce wine in large quantities. We have to be discreet, after all.
And what about your students? Haven't they noticed anything?
Oh, you know how students are. After all, a chemical reaction is still a chemical reaction, even when grapes are involved. And malolactic fermentation takes time. Sometimes strange odors begin to waft through the corridors. Then I just burn a little sulfur.
Incredible. Totally incredible. You are really something, Professor Pons. Really something.
I'm not sure whether I should take that as a compliment.
I'm something. I want to go into your lab. How do I get into your lab?
I have just had a...
Not at all.
So...
What?
And...
Oh.
How do I get into his lab?
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry? No.
Oh, maybe here.
No point. It's locked.
Well, I think that's where his lab is, but how do I get in? How do I get into his lab? Whoa! The heck? I didn't know there was a spot over here. It looks like there's something right there. Is that not this? That looks like there's another door. Also
no point.
locked.
It's locked.
It looks like there's something right there, but I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything. I wonder where his lab is.
Do excuse, Professor.
What is it you...
I can't ask him about his lab. Help. Let's ask help.
What would you say about seeing Hans Vorarlberg again? After all, you could come with me and help me find him.
Young lady, you are very kind. I'm far too old for such escapades.
Okay.
To tell you the truth...
Syberia.
Said what?
You mentioned an...
Vorarlberg.
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a...
Your Hans
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above...
Can you tell me a little bit...
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much. He never quite seemed to grasp.
A doll?
Yes. He kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found...
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring...
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg...
No.
Maybe I can show him the
leave
thing.
you in peace.
Sorry? No.
Can I get that statue? Can I get that thing? He seems to be describing it in awful detail. Maybe I need to like get it. Maybe that's why I brought it with me. Maybe the intent was to use it along the way. Maybe that's why we stopped here. In fact. Let's go see if we can actually pick it up. Let's see if we can pick up that stuff. Well, let's talk to him first. See if he has anything to say. Whoa, you're going the wrong way! You're going the wrong way! Talk to him. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Weird how that's like a...
Excuse me, stay...
Can't you see I am...
no.
Well, I am.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon thing.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation
you
of this
don't
fine
distill
university?
wine.
The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the
Do
gate
you?
to the garden,
I'm pretty
please?
sure you don't distill wine.
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
I'm guessing that's the door. Maybe we need to bring him berries. But there, it was the door.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, miss.
You're just all jerks. All of you. Why does he look like a pirate or a sailor or whatever? He's a station master. He's got like a he's got a beard. He looked like he even had an eye patch or something. I need some Sauvignon berries or whatever they're called. Here we go. I got some.
Yoink!
Yeah, they look like apples. They did not look like what I expected them to. That's it. All for some damn berries. Like that was a lot to go through for some berries. I mean, I could have just like broken the glass or looked through it even. Ooh, there's berries right there. I think it's about time for me to take a break, by the way. If these berries work, then I'm taking a break. The birds are like, hell yeah! We do have a channel boost challenge going. Let's go up here and see what's up here, and then break. Alright, this looks dangerous. This looks dangerous. I hope we don't fall and die. That would be unfortunate. Hey, what's this? Ooh.
Impossible to reach it.
What? That looks pretty close. Hook. That looks pretty damn close. I'm gonna disagree with you.
Impossible to reach it.
Do we fix the bandstand with an egg? What do you think? I think we do. I think that's how we fix the bandstand, is by putting an egg in the thing, which makes no sense at all. Alright, how do we get this? Maybe stretching is something we don't do in this game either. Like, this is a big bird. I just noticed this looks like a big bird. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I think this is that eagle. Remember that eagle that he talked about that was supposed to take care of the cuckoos? the mechanical eagle? I think they put a... It now has a nest in it. Stop licking it! See, there he goes. He's licking it again. That's why he needs a donut. Alright, I guess we just need to get down. Ugh! I put a cone on his leg? Stop licking it. Charlie! Just stop it! Quit it! He's going at it again! There we go. Okay. He's... I moved the chair, too. There. Let's put you in frame. So all of chat can watch you be bad. A little hot sauce on it. I don't think that would be a good idea. Because the other thing that he has to do is not move around too much. Like the thing that the donut does, I will say, even if it doesn't prevent him from licking it, is it prevents him from moving around too much. Oh wait, I was gonna look to see if I could get that mammoth. It prevents him from moving around, which is good, because he's not supposed to be jumping, and even though he wants to. The reason we're even in this situation is because he did something he wasn't supposed to do. If you remember, when I was streaming last week, I think it was last week. Was it last week? Or the week before? Ah! Stop it! What is wrong? Does it hurt? What's wrong? What's wrong, huh? Is it itchy? Is it itchy? What's wrong with it? Is it itchy? Why is this all wet? Have you been licking it? Okay. I tried to maybe make it less itchy for him. Hey, Mr. Tampa. Yeah, remember a few weeks ago, he tried to jump onto this desk right beside me and he fell? And that tore open a stitch in his leg. Which is ultimately why we're at this, why we're in this situation in the first place. Let's see if I can take, oh, I can take this. But I can't take this. I can take this. Okay, I have it now. So that's what happened. He had a lump on his leg. If you weren't here to know about the story about Charlie, he had a giant lump on his leg. Like, well, he had a urinary blockage. I brought him to the vet for that. Got taken care of. But then I brought him home, and a few days later, he had a lump on his leg. I didn't know what it was, and the lump just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I finally took him to the vet, and they were like, and they eventually did. They did tests on it. It didn't seem to be cancerous, but they're doing another test that I haven't heard back from yet. And they took it out. They took the lump out. They surgically removed it, but he had to get stitched up. It was so big that he's got a lot of stitches in his leg, and they were under pressure and stuff like that. And he wasn't supposed to be doing a whole lot. And then he decided, in his infinite wisdom, while he was under a medicine to keep him somewhat sedated, to try and jump on this desk right beside me. And he failed. He missed. I think his leg where he got surgery didn't quite give him the power that he thought it was going to give him when he made the jump. And he just fell on. I think he fell on it. And as a result, he ripped one of the stitches open. So we go to the vet, and they're like, "Oh man, you need to limit his activity, and also we need to put this cream on his leg twice a day."
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yes?
Well, I don't know why
You know,
Charlie
I
just
want
did
to
that.
apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barakstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
So, wait, I got a bottle of wine? Nice. Got a bottle of wine. Alright. Let's go get that guy the mammoth thing. You had a similar situation, Synergy. Both rear legs wrapped and had to wear a cone for a while. Well, I put a cone on Charlie, and oh my god, he freaked the F out. So I'm trying to not have him in a cone. I'm really, really trying, and he's making it really, really hard. Everything I do, he seems to get around. He gets around the wrapping by he just keeps licking it, and then he licks it off. He licks the bandages off. But I'm gonna get a bigger donut. I ordered a bigger donut from Amazon. It's supposed to be pretty big. That I'm gonna put on him, and that should help. But it's on his back leg, so I think he can just move his back leg, like to the point where he can lick it. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping he doesn't have to deal with the cone. I really do. Can we give this to you?
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is...
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Deal. Well, I know where his lab is now. It's right here. Hey, I'm in it. I'm in it. Let's loot it. Let's loot the hell out of this lab. Anything I can take? What can I take? I want to take stuff. Take all the things. Take all of the things. Take all the things. Aha! Aha! I got a thing. I got a thing. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I got a thing. I don't know where he went. I think I need to make a new one of those for him, though. I think he got his donut maybe in some... I think he may have had an accident in the litter box with it. I think that may be what happened. What did I just take? I took something. I took something else. What did I just take? I took some stuff. I took some... this Yangala cola powder. And some... And a test tube holder. Charlie's not usually smelly. Like, he's usually not. He's usually very clean. He's a very clean cat. You know, I gave him an open litter box, but he doesn't use it. He prefers the one that is enclosed. Let's check to see if there's anything else we can do. What's this thing? What's this over here? Okay, is that it? Is that it? Okay. Maybe we can get that egg with this test tube holder.
What is it you want to know?
I'll leave you.
Sorry?
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess the medicine did it didn't smell bad, it just smelled like medicine, you know? So hang on, I'm gonna be right back. We're having to look after Charlie right now, so I'm gonna be right back so I can prepare another thing to put around his neck while we're playing the game. I'm not going to leave him in a pea-covered donut or whatever it is. So what I do is I take a sock, like this one, take a sock, a long sock, and then I take these plastic bags, like this one, and I just stuff it in. You just stuff it in the sock. You keep stuffing it until it's full. And then boom, you got a donut. Right? That's all you gotta do. And then you take some duct tape and you tape it. You tape the sock into the round circle thing. That's all you gotta do. Easy peasy. But I'm gonna be stuffing this thing. I mean, this is gonna be weird on YouTube when it happens, but whatever. What about a rubber band? Well, you gotta get it like you gotta secure it so it stays. The duct tape worked pretty well, actually. The duct tape did work pretty well. I'm afraid that he's gonna be licking himself with that donut off. So I'm a little bit worried about that. So I'm stuffing this sock now with plastic bags. He got a slight, yeah, this is adventure game logic right here. I got this idea from a vet, actually. Not my vet, but a vet. On the internet. A friend of mine on Facebook gave me this idea. He said sock stuffed with paper bag or plastic bags. I don't know what happened. I don't know how he litter boxed. How he had a litter box failure and got stuff all over his donut, but he did. I think we're almost ready. I think that's about right. I think maybe one more bag, and then we'll be good. All right, there we go. See, right there, boom, and then we wrap it around, and put that there, and then we duct tape it right there, so it stays on them. That's what we do. That's how this thing works. I mean, the goal was to prevent him from licking himself, but it doesn't really work as well as I was hoping. I think I need one more plastic bag. I'm glad I had a spare sock. Since I only needed one, you know, and socks come in pairs, I had a spare one sitting around. Alright, let's try this thing on the egg. We have to click the egg first. Got it. Got it. Cats are bendy. Yeah, they are bendy. You'll see tomorrow he's gonna have a giant donut on his head. It's gonna be a lot bigger than this. Like, this was a good idea, but it didn't work. It doesn't prevent him from licking it, but it does prevent him from doing some stuff that I wouldn't like him to do. I'm gonna go see what he's doing right now. I think he might have bought himself like a one-way ticket to Conesville. You know? I mean, I took the donut off, and as soon as I took the donut off, before the donut was off, he was doing fine. He's been fine all day. That donut, I think, the lack of donut, I think, just gives him much more freedom of movement. And he just went for it. He didn't even hesitate. Yeah, I know. It does. It does mean itchy. Alright, let's try the egg on here. That is probably the dumbest thing that I could possibly imagine. Like, you put an egg, and there you go. You can open the door. What the hell is the point of that lock? A itchy wound. He's licking himself now, and he's happy that he can do it, but... Hey, this looks kind of like a Dalek. Yeah, I know. Just can't push on it. It has to be an egg. Where are we? What do we need to do here? I'm kind of glad he can't see Charlie. Honestly. He's like going all in on licking his cat parts. What did I just do? Oh, there's a lever there. I did not see that lever. I fixed it! I fixed it. He's licking his other leg. The leg he's allowed to lick right now. Give me my money. I fixed your statue, now give me my money. I'm sorry about the Charlie distraction today, but it's important that he heals. And he's doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening. Not on purpose. He's just being a cat, but it's not like he's doing it on purpose. Okay, so what you need is a cuckoo egg. That's it. A fix your clock, cuckoo egg, lever. That's it. You guys are kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. You guys should have been able to figure this out yourself. Like I figured it out. And I'm a lawyer. Look at how happy he is to be able to lick himself.
Forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now.
They are kept to...
No.
Yeah, we've already heard this. Money.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
Good.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
Something like We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
The heck? I should have asked for $200.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
I'm working on it.
Here we are,
already?
Thank you.
And
I'm working on it. Alright, I got the new donut for Charlie. Like, last night, he did fine. Like, all last night, he was fine. I put this on him, and he was fine. No issues. That's why I'm so confused about what he's doing right now. I just don't get it. Like, this thing works. He can still get to it, but I think it's so inconvenient that he doesn't do it. As much. Alright, let's see if we can pay those people to move our car. This mainly is a Charlie debugging stream. Well, I haven't been giving him his medicine. I have not been giving him his medicine. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot to calm him down or whatever. So I haven't been giving to him. Plus he hates it and he won't take it. He like fights me. He fights me hard about it. Where was that boat? Where was that boat place? Where was that boat? Or that whatever. Where was that? I don't even remember where that was. Like, that's what he chooses to fight me on. Is taking that medicine. I don't remember where that boat place was. I mean, it looked like a boat, but it wasn't a boat. Was it over here? I'm watching him in the camera, like barge, yeah, barge, which sounds like a boat, but it obviously isn't a boat. Or is it a boat? Because there is a canal here, too. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. Hey, Sensi C. Here you go. Here's some money. Have it. Enjoy.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
Hello?
Thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
Thanks.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you.
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma vorvat pensinos esto? Di kleine madam. No se sei mar alles non comprendo, en allora caput en andere bordel. Zils war moi. On boom telefonieren, kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry.
Oh, is that thing with the buttons?
Now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. What are you gonna do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
Okay, we got a key. We got a key. We got a key. We got a key.
Thanks.
You love adventure games like this? Me too! Well, kind of like this. Inventory-based puzzles and stuff like that. They're super fun. Well, usually. Unless the puzzles are too convoluted. Then they're not so fun. Well, I gotta open the lock so they can tow my ship. Oh, I got a call. Is this a lecture?
Hello?
Kay.
Oh no, it's my
I
mom.
was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so
We
sweet
did the
of you
first
to worry,
one.
but I'm fine, really.
Star
The trip's a
Gamer.
breeze, no worries.
We did number
I mean,
one.
there's-
Well,
That's
when are
it
you
so
coming
far.
back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I
Was it
suppose I won't.
tacos?
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, well, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on.
Oh
But
my God.
Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
I feel like the phone is just to tell you you've progressed. Like, it's just said, hey, you got to a point of progression. You got a phone call. Like, things are, maybe something's changed or something. I think the key goes to this. Oh yeah, we need to open that little lock right there. So we need to open that. That's what we need to do. So the key, where's the key? Where's the key? Where'd the key go?
I need a key.
Where'd the key go? I thought we got a key. Did she put it somewhere and we had to pick it up? Ah, man. Damn it. I thought we just got it. She said, here, take the key. And I was like, okay. I think she must have put it down somewhere and we didn't pick it up.
Boy, I sure could go for 100 tacos right about now.
Same. Where's the key? Is this the key? Is this the key right here? Where the hell's the key? I don't see a key anywhere. I need it. I need the key.
Hey there! On the...
Guten
My husband.
I'll leave you...
Dos.
Hey there!
Guten.
My...
Is it the locks that are stopping you from carrying...
Da. Barge.
Have you tried, like...
Nay, not put.
Oh, dear.
Where's the
I'll leave
key?
Dos.
Where the hell is this key that I... Oh my god, it's like right there. That little pixel, that's the key. She threw it at me. And I had to pick it up. Ah! That's annoying. I heard her throw it. I thought we caught it, but apparently we didn't. I mean, on the plus side, we knew we were looking for it, so... Charlie is licking like mad because he hasn't been able to lick today. I will tell you, I'm not going to put a cone on him tonight because I feel like he would potentially do some bad. He might freak out or something, and I'd put it on him if I could observe him, but I can't, so I'm not going to. What does this say?
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize. The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Well, that's helpful. Well, how is this? How am I supposed to open this lock? Huh? It says north. Well, this says north, east, southwest. There's a compass on it up here, and then there's like these little things here. All right. What the hell? How is this even supposed to work? Well, this says, 1, 2, I mean, assuming these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say 6, 2. No. Well, the instructions are in a language I don't understand.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Do I have to just go back and say, I don't understand the instructions? Can you read them for me? Alright, I'll go back. Oh my god.
Hey there!
Got it?
My heart.
Is it the locks that are...
Da, barge no pass.
Have you tried, like...
Nay, not possible. Have tried. Now system kaput.
Oh, dear. I am sorry about that. Looks like we're all being held prisoners in Barrackstadt then, in a way. Funny that, isn't it?
Well, that's not helpful.
I'll leave you to it.
Do svidania.
That's not helpful at all. Alright, well, we can't get them translated. So what do we do? I don't know, let's go back. Is there anything else related to this thing that we can look at? Nope, it's not 8675309.
The instructions are written in a... The instructions are written in a language...
Is there anything else I can click on?
The instructions. That looks broken. That looks broken.
What looks broken? Oh! Look at this! In case of problems, contact the following number. 2766-6742. Maybe call this with our phone. Let's try it. I can't do it here. I have to back out. What was that? 2766-6742, right? See what they say.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
Number.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4.
4.
To return to the last command, press the number sign.
4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2.
What do I want to do? Raise or lower?
Command, press the number
It looks like I want to lower it. I see the water here, and I think I want to make it go down. Like, I see water here, and I don't see it on the other side. So I think I want to make it go down. So that would be 2.
You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
Well, that wasn't helpful. Let's try doing the same thing on here. What if we do the exact same thing? Because it's like a phone, right? It worked. Okay. That's kind of a dumb puzzle. You think the next part is something you saw a long time ago? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that worked. Hey, I fixed it.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
Locks.
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte Ladies. Alle trois, range alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content on route again.
That is
What
true,
did your husband
Finkelroy.
say?
We have a
You,
channel boost
hurry up.
going.
We hurry to travel again.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
And tomorrow we're playing Sim Ant. So you'll want to be there for that. You want to be there for some Sim Ant goodness. Sim ant goodness. You want some sim ant goodness, right? What's sim ant? More it's an ant simulator. Like we're in a yard in somebody's we're in somebody's yard and we're just pretending we're an ant. Collecting food, doing what ants do, I guess. I don't know if we have an ultimate goal. I've never played it before, so probably one. Nailed it. You better not just leave and take my money. Like, seriously, I would be so pissed. Now what? Now what do we do? Now what do we do? I've never played Sim Farm either. I played Sim City, Sim Earth, The Sims, Sim Tower. I can't even think of any other Sim games that I played. But I'm pretty sure there are some more. There's also one where you could like go into your Sim City. Like you could like have a first-person view of your Sim City, and I don't remember what that was called. Hey, there you are.
Hey there. On the boat.
Da, barge on other side. You still need us?
What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Takatak, Lokokokomitchen.
What did your husband say?
You attach chain to train and chain put train with barge.
Hop! Catch it up.
That was a good throw. Where is it? I don't even see it. Where's the chain at? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, that is so hard to see. Where is it? Where's the chain? I can't get it. Where's the chain? Ah! I can't see it. It's too small. It's like 1 pixel. I see the chain right there. Like I see it, but I don't see the end of it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Papaya Chemist. Thanks for the raid. How is it going? Oh man, Toonstruck. That is a game. I hope you've been enjoying that. That's a fun one. That was on my 2020 list, I think. And by the way, for anybody who is here, I'm going to post this. If you want to vote for the top 16, your top 16 games of 2021, you can do that right here. We're gonna make a bracket. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, I see it. Okay.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
I see it. I actually see it now. Something's missing. Like what?
If that's going to work.
Like a hook, maybe? I mean, that's all we've got, so let's just assume it's a hook. Something we got at the beginning of the game. How did we get the hook on the chain? Can anybody explain that? Did somebody explain how we got the hook on the chain? Because I don't know. Okay, we moved our train. Cool. So let's go to the train now and see if we can deal with that. I like Dungeon Keeper too. Dungeon Keeper's a good game. Oh, we got another phone call.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Ponce. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukon at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent.
I guess I have to go there.
Lecture hall. See you soon.
I better make haste, not waste. Make haste, not waste. I need to get my doll back. I can't leave without the doll. The stupid automaton's robot won't let me. A game that I really liked, if we're talking about sim games, one of my more favorite sim games was Startopia. I don't know if anybody played Startopia, but I really enjoyed Startopia. It was a game where you had a space station, where you got a piece of a space station. You got to build like, basically a rest stop for spaceships. There were like 8 or 10 different types of aliens, and they all could do different things. It was good stuff. And you can also trade. You can also do trading, research, all that stuff. Man, Charlie is going licking crazy. My goodness. I think I played Black and White. I don't remember much about it. Yeah. Me to lick Charlie? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I forgot where the lecture hall was. I went there once. Well, I took Charlie's donut off. He's got this donut thing. He messed it all up, and I made a new one, and I haven't put it back on him yet. How do I go up the stairs? How do I go up the stairs? Oh, wait. I guess I have to go here first. Here and then up the stairs. At least wipe them off with a bomb. Will do. Will do.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start the lesson.
You have two people at your lecture. You have two people and me. That's I mean this oh wait. There's like what? There's 6
My young
people.
friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please.
Oh, here we go. We get a presentation.
The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Syberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age.
Knowledge dump.
Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps.
I don't know.
People, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it.
I'm looking for it.
Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life.
There it is.
This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community.
That does not sound plausible.
I would confess is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you.
Ooh, pamphlet.
This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Syberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation people
I
had
feel
to
like
suffer,
I'm actually sitting in a
marked a
lecture.
definitive break in the Yukol's traditional
I
lifestyle.
mean,
Since the collapse of the
this is
communist
impressive.
regime, the Yuko population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukos have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Ooh, photocopies. Nice. This person's like, what did I just listen to and why? What just happened? Now, and he's gone. He's just gone. He's out of there. This guy's still sleeping though. I mean, you gotta respect his dedication to sleeping. Like, he's been in there the whole time. You gotta respect that a little bit, right? I do. I respect it a little bit. And by the way, we got a Stream Boost challenge going. If you haven't contributed to the Stream Boost challenge, this is basically if we meet it, then Twitch will boost the stream. We have 2 days to meet it from when it started, and you can contribute up to, I think, 4,000 points to it a day. So I think we need at least 10 4,000 point contributions, 10, and then a little bit more in order for us to hit it. So maybe it's 2,000 a day. I don't know. Take your notes. What the hell? Legend of the Ivory Ark? This is different. The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. The sudden climatic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far north Siberian waste. It's said that the Yukol people decided to follow Noah's example and built an enormous ark to try and preserve the mammoth's existence. They lived in symbiosis with the pachyderm, which was at the heart of their religious worship. The ship was constructed entirely from mammoth tusks. That seems weird, to save the mammoths by building a ship out of mammoth tusks. Doesn't that seem weird? It also seems like that would take a lot of tusks. A small herd of mammoths was installed on board with enormous quantities of fodder. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukol clans. Their mission was to take the animals to other lands with pastures for more befitting to their survival. One day, 50 summers later, as legend would have it, the Ark returned to its starting point. The Yukols were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths, perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. Clansmen believed this was a mysterious sign from the gods that they ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. 1 week later, the Ark set sail once more, carried away by the currents. Again, it returned half a century later, with not a soul on board except more well-preserved frozen mammoth carcasses. This mystery continued for a millennia. Each time, the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appeared out of nowhere. The Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as a benevolent offering from their dead companions, who were believed to have perished in the Ark's first voyage in some horrendous maritime cataclysm. Was believed that their souls had found eternal rest on a mystical island that the shaman named Syberia. They constructed a whole religion around this belief, with rites and customs punctuated by the periodic appearances of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing changed. The Ark's mysterious cycle, only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time. One day, 100 or so years ago, the Ark returned earlier than expected. It was empty. The Yukols were dumbfounded and utterly confused. The spirits of their ancestors had forsaken them. Everything they had believed in, that had been the bedrock of their culture since the very depths of time, and now lost all meaning. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearance had in fact increased, and maintained that there was still hope as long as the Ark continued to return journeys from the unknown. Some elder Yukols boasted having seen it several times, but thenceforth, each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yukols. The belief became superstition, and the reality became legend. Okay, where's my thing? Is it right there? Is that the thing? Give me my thing.
Yellow.
There's my thing. Hey, thanks for the follow. What's that follow? That wasn't your notes. That wasn't your presentation notes. That was like a completely different thing. Those were not your notes from the lecture. That you didn't talk anything about that. I didn't hear anything about an arc. Did you hear anything about an arc during his lecture, or did you fall asleep like I did? Maybe you probably fell asleep like I did. Thanks for the Star Gamer and Mr. Tampa for the boost stream contributions. All right, we got this thing back. We probably won't need we need to put it back in place, and then maybe we can get our train, and then we can leave this place. You know, this game atmospherically is actually pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot about this game that I like, but its pacing leaves something to be desired. And it really needs, like, quick stream transitions and maybe less screens. I feel like it has too many screens. Like this screen. What's the point of this screen here? Like, this screen serves no purpose. Like some games you can double click and just move really fast through the thing. It also has an issue with exits. And having a problem finding them, because sometimes they give you like 3 angles of the same room. can we do from here? Can we do anything here? Let's just talk to the. Let's talk to Oscar. See if Oscar can provide any guidance. I assume we can talk to Oscar. Oh, from here, yeah. Okay, we can. We can get back on. We can get back on the train from here. Thank goodness.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Help.
Oscar, couldn't you just try giving me a hand winding the train back up again?
My incompetence in this matter will only hinder you, Kate Walker.
Always thinking of others, Oscar. Oscar, get ready. I'm going to start winding up the clockwork engine.
Good, Kate Walker. Then we can carry on our journey. An engineer prides himself
on punctuality. I know, Oscar, I know.
All right.
I'm off, Oscar.
Yes.
I'm gonna put the mammoth back. Oscar's no help here. Like, none. Oscar's help is, like, about... He's about as helpful as, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. But I can't. As a toothpick in a tornado? Is that a good analogy? One I came up with myself, a toothpick in a tornado. Can I do anything here? Like, anything? Oh, maybe there's something on the other side of the train. I can go to the other side of the train. Maybe there's something on the other side. I hadn't thought about that. But there could be something on the other side of the train. Like, there's a way to get out on the other side. Maybe there's something on the other side. A snail in a salt factory. I mean, that works too. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. I don't know what this is, but it's something. Oh look, we can use it. Did it work? Did it work? I don't know what's happening. Is it working? Is it working? Let me look at this thing. I need a closer look. Okay, it looks like there's a wheel and a lever, so maybe we need to turn the wheel. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh! This is the thing. This is the thing.
I don't need to do that again.
This is the winder. I didn't realize that's what this thing did. I remember doing this. I just had no idea what it did. There, it's wound. It's wound. We did it. We did it.
Hello?
We're a genius.
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrickstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Vorarlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you've calmed down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Well. Well. I don't think that's. I don't think we're gonna be. I don't think we're gonna be married to Dan after this game's over with. I don't think it's gonna happen. Dan seems like a grade A douche. Grade A douche. S rank douche, maybe even S ranked. I don't know. S rank douche. All right, I wound the damn train.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting.
Let's go.
The doll is in place, Oscar. And don't worry, I took good care of it.
And something else, Kate Walker.
What?
The voice cylinder. We do not have the second voice cylinder.
Right. There's a...
When you have found it...
I found it. I found it, but I didn't listen to it.
Yes.
God damn it. What the hell is going on here? Like, I feel like there was intent, like, on the part of, and it's the third one, not the second one, but okay. There, are you happy now? Oh my god.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker.
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
I'll... Okay...
We're leaving. We're leaving. I assume we're not going to smash that wall. And we're stopped. Yeah, it was good. Good stuff. Alright. Maybe you need to go to the other side. I think we need to go to the... I think we need to go to the other side of the train. What's this? I couldn't get to this before, but now I seem to be able to. Can't do anything with. Oh wait, there's a thing here. There's a door. See if we can go in the door.
No point. It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Man. Wait, there's a thing over there too. You call my answer a fail according to the card? There's no character named Snacks though. Is this Dan again? Apologizing.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you?
No,
What's
it's
going
not.
on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical
It
train
should
around,
be.
and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it. It's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's do, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of crease together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. It's just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try.
No! Dan's an asshat. Dan's a butthead and deserves to be treated like one. Whoops. I'm gonna give you the middle ground, actually. I'm gonna give you all 250 tacos for the question being misprinted. So there you go. There's your 250 tacos, everybody. Because of the card being a misprint. What's this gate? Let's check the gate out. Damn it, it's locked.
No point. It's locked.
Stupid gate being stupid locked. The heck? The heck? We can go this way. We can go this way. Oh, there's a train. I see our train. We're on a wall. Whoa, what's this? I don't know. Is it locked? It's not. Something that's not locked. Yay. hell was that? It's like a stick. I don't know.
It's raining tacos.
I don't know what good that does. What good does a stick do me? Thanks for the taco party, Brave Star. I don't know what the stick does for me, but it's a stick, that's for sure. There's no doubt it's a stick. Is there anything else in here? Maybe I need to talk to Oscar. Maybe Oscar. Maybe I need to talk to Oscar a bit. Let's try talking to Oscar. Maybe he knows what's going on. Why didn't he just bash through the freaking wall, huh?
No point.
What's the worst that can happen? Let's talk to Oscar, then we'll probably be done. I gotta put a donut on Charlie, and I don't know how much longer this is gonna take. So I thought we were gonna be able to finish this area or whatever, but we've come close. Where is he? Where is Oscar? Actually, he's not here. Oh, there's a suitcase.
No point weighing myself down.
Nothing. Yeah, let's go into ramming speed and just go through the gate. I mean, there's a solution. I don't think Oscar would do it though, but we can go into the engine room and do it ourselves, right? I mean, let's see if we can get.
What are you doing there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs
God.
regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the walls,
It's
Kate
raining
Walker.
tacos.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Oh my God, Oscar's the one stopping me from doing this.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Oscar's a butthead. Oscar's a butthead. All right, we need to get a visa. All right, we're gonna save. Save. New save.